myself, I'm losing myself tonight.
All right, guys, so what I'm gonna be doing for this van tour, I'm gonna be doing basically going through the whole van and answering you guys' questions. So I'm all written down. It'll be a long video. I have like so many questions. I have like about 100 questions. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, so first things first, wash station. Anything you guys see here, of course, the links are gonna be down below if you guys want to get something like this. The glove holder, I got that at I forgot what store. I'll have it in the notes down below. I used an old pump for this. Got this fittings at Home Depot. The towel holder, whatever it's called, got this at Home Depot also. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Got this is an old box that I had. On the other side, I just have extension cords, more pumps, another pump, and electrical. I don't know what the proper name for this is, but and then a little expendable hose. Those are lifesavers. All right, guys, so first question, it says, do you plan on later in the years opening up your own business? The answer to that is no. To open up your own business, you have to be a good manager. Basically, you have to be good with money. I'm not. There's a big difference between being a good service tech and a company owner. It's a completely different game. So I wouldn't do it. And then question number 2, it says, I'm thinking of doing a 6-month program at D. Harding Modesto. Oh, so that's around here. In 6 months. Is 6 months good amount for school? My school, I did 9 months. And to be honest with you, when I came out of school, I didn't even know how to check a damn capacitor. So school is basically just for you to go and learn your basics and get your EPA. That's basically it. You really won't learn a lot in school. All right, guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the leak detectors, things like that. So the first thing we have is a Inficon leak detector. This one's the company, this one's not mine. And personally, I don't like this leak detector at all. So that's the first one. I just never been big fan of those. Second thing I got here is the scale, which is a field piece. I really like that one. This ones are all the companies. This one's the companies, that's the companies. What's this? Oh yeah, this is the flares kit. This one's also the companies. This Inficon, this one here is mine. I've been using this one for the past 7 years. It's probably my favorite leak detector. I'll show you guys. I do love this thing. So this one's mine. I just have this one because I just don't trust the other one. And then here we got the R290 leak detector. Pretty dope. This one's also the company's. So next question, it says, if you were not working in HVAC, where will you be working at? Long story short, I wanted to be a welder when I was in high school. I was pretty good at it. I took 4 years in high school welding. The reason why I didn't pursue it is because interest rate was so high in the school that I couldn't afford it. So the lady at the office was like, well, what about HVAC school? And my ass was like, what is that? I didn't even know what HVAC school was. So I would have been a welder or a firefighter for sure, if I would have paid attention more in school. And then of course you got the 404, you got this one 449, of course, vacuum pump. I shouldn't be leaving my micron there, but the micron that I have is the J-beam. That's that. Of course I got the R22, 134A, my Milwaukee light that I use a lot. So next question, it says, when will you get more stickers? Whenever I have money. Because they're so expensive that, I mean, I really don't make a lot of money off of them. But yeah, I'll probably make more stickers hopefully next month. And if I start working earlier, then I'll probably get some earlier. But yeah, just whenever I'm able to get some money for them, that's when I'll get some. Alright guys, so something I'm pretty excited to show you guys. I made this out of wood. I made it like in 5 minutes, so it's kind of crap. But let me show you guys. This right here is my new turbo set. Pretty cool. Well, it was here before. It was the CO2 kit. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. So this is the CO2 kit that was inside there. I really never used this. I don't even know why I bought it, but I mainly use this turbo torch instead of the acetylene. The only time I use acetylene is when I do TXVs and big copper pipe. But other than that, I always use my turbo torch. I'm so used to the noise that, I mean, it really doesn't bug me at all. And it's super light. I mean, look at this, crazy light. So that's that. And then here, what I used to have a Milwaukee bag where I had all my turbo torch, everything in one bag. And what I started to realize is that anytime I needed something, I'll have to go through the whole bag to find it. So what I did now, I just put everything in here. Makes it way easier. So I got my Hillmore for the copper. I got all the bits here. Highly recommend these. It'll save you with a bunch of time. Got the copper cutters. I got more in my tool bag. Sandpaper, of course. Wet rag from Refrigeration Technologies. Got this thermal trap, also is pretty cool. Here I got all the different types of solders. Let's see if I can open it. Right there, all the different types. And then this right here, this thing has saved my ass so many times. Especially because I used to work at a restaurant that when you had to weld the evaporator, things like that, it was so close to the wall that it was pretty dangerous. So this thing saved my butt a lot of times. I don't know what the proper name for it is, but here it is. Braze barrier. So yeah, and then I got the copper bender, lighter. There's my like a little torch kit that I have. It just makes life way easier just by having this. Of course, got the MB2, I think it is. I don't know the proper name for it. Oh yeah, MB2. I love this bag. Probably my favorite bag ever. Now let's answer another. Next question, it says, what is the best thing about being an HVACR tech for you? My favorite thing about this trade, shit, to be honest with you, is not being bored, because we work on so many things that you honestly don't get bored. I think that's my favorite thing. Also guys, I got this mat. That's probably one of my favorite things in the van, this mat. And it's because I'm 6'7", guys, so just for me to get inside this van is a pain in the ass. So with these, I just feels your knees are good. Oh. And I bought this also a Harbor Freight, I believe. Yeah, for like 15 bucks. So it's well worth it. It comes with like 6 pieces, 6 or 5. I don't know what happened to the rest. So let's move on. Of course, got the umbrella. Where did I get this from? It's from Supco. I forgot the name, but it has a pretty good magnet. You can put it anywhere, especially when working on these systems. Here I got some just sporting valves, star kits, hard star kits, what are they called? And just a bunch of parts, guys. I mean, just the basics: contactors, capacitors. This sport is from a smart evaporator that I saved. You just never know. Thermostats. Same shit here on the bottom too, just parts and parts. Igniter, walk-in cooler, you know what I'm talking about. Tape for the sensor bulbs, things like that. Of course, filter dryers. My trash, recovery tank. I hate this recovery tank. It's so damn bulky. Let's answer another question. Next question, it says, do you like refrigeration or HVAC? Man, that's a hard one, but I honestly prefer refrigeration. I'd rather work on nice machines, coolers, freezers, prep tables, racks. I'd rather work on things like that than air conditioning. I don't know why, I don't know, to be honest with you. I like refrigeration better than HVAC. What's that? So here we got the shelf for the Milwaukee tools and then cleaners. Let me show you all the Milwaukee ones that I have. This one, I love this thing. I use it all the time. This one's my personal one that I bought. This one right here is the company's. This fan is my own. I bought that thing because just in case I have to work in an attic one day. Got the drills. This ones are the company's. Got the impact, also is the company's. This one, I don't know what the proper name for it is, but this one's my personal one. Of course, the lights when you do night jobs. I used to do a lot of night jobs in my other company, that's why I have this. Of course, the coil gun, and then the saw. So when we do installs, we can cut the 4x4s, I think they are. And then this is just an extension for the floor. And then here, I got all the cleaners. I got New Bright coil cleaner. I got, this one's probably my favorite cleaner, EVAP foam rent, no rinse. I use this for everything. I use this to clean the van. I use this to clean a tool, everything. I love this thing, and it smells good. And then here we got the acetylene torch. Like I said, I mainly use this one for TXVs and big copper pipes. Other than that, I really don't use it. I'm just so used to the turbo torch because it's smaller, and I don't know, I just like it. Here's the Milwaukee vest for when I'm working at a job site. They all require it. I also have my helmet over there. I'll show you guys in a bit. And then on top, I got a bunch of tape, some saw thing, I don't know what the name for it is, some super seal. Got this one and the purple one. I'm not a big fan of these, but the company sometimes requires us to use this because they custom their ass. Got this. Got a disconnect box. Got a thermostat covers, and then a 120 pump. And then here, of course, I got all the motors, soapy bubbles. I chose to put all the motors here, guys, because it's probably the best place to put them. The easiest access to them, and then that way I'm able to see right away what I don't have. It works super good. Alright guys, here's a good question. It says, how do you advance in the HVAC trade? How did I advance? And that's a pretty simple answer. I busted my ass. Whenever the senior techs needed help at nighttime for a night job, I would be the first one to raise my hand and help them. I would be putting crazy amount of hours overtime. I mean, crazy amounts. So what happened was I was putting in so much work that the senior tech starting to realize, like, hey, this kid wants to learn. This kid is putting in work. Let's help him out. So they gave me their personal numbers, things like that. And once they gave me the personal numbers, I was able to call them, say I was a non-call. I was able to call them, hey bro, I got this issue, what should I do? They were there to help me out. So basically, by busting my ass, senior techs noticed, they gave me their number. We became really good friends, and that's how I advanced. Because I mean, I was in the on-call rotation within 2 months of starting in the trade. So that basically shows you how I was literally thrown out there to the wolves. But yeah, I mean, one advice that you give the younger guys is just listen to the older guys. But one thing though, don't let yourself get disrespected. That's one thing you should never do. There's plenty of companies out there. Don't never feel the need for you to get disrespected. Thing number two, when I first started in the trade, I would always respect everybody. I wouldn't be going to the shop and be like, oh hey, how you doing, manager? No, I wouldn't. I was no kiss ass. So since I was not a kiss ass at all, management respected me because they knew I wasn't like that. I wasn't playing around, nothing. So that's how I kind of gained the respect of everybody, not being a kiss ass and things like that. That kind of went off on a tangent, but oh well. But yeah, that's how I advanced, by helping the senior techs, being a yes man, and basically not taking shit from nobody. Guys, so here's the gauges. I got the field piece. I forgot the proper name for them either. But my favorite gauges that I own are these yellow jackets. I love this yellow because they're small, compact, and they're pretty cool. Refrigeration R22. I think this one's 407C. This is 408 for older systems. Recovery tank, and then hot shot. I think that's hot shot if I remember correctly. And then of course got the stickers, got the batteries, got the battery holders for the 12 volt, 18 volt, and then the Dewalt 18 volt. Got the probes here. What else? Got this Dewalt case. This is where I put all the electrical connectors, things like that, for easy access. R290. And then this one's, I forgot where I bought them, but they're pretty cool because you're able to put them in, put them out. I'll have those on the show links down below. And then basically this is my little spare box that I have. See how everything's labeled: temp sensors, 6" bits, mini split fittings, 3/4. Everything's labeled. There's just the spares. Because in this trade you go through so many damn bits that it's crazy. There's all the 6" temperature probes, more temperature probes, jumpers, a valve. On this side, got the wedges, got the poppers. This 12-amp popper. This one's Subco. Got the Dewalt measurement thingy. Got the jumper for the economizer. I got one more spare of the Sportland magnets for the solenoids for walk-in freezer, walk-in coolers. Which is the connections. And then I got this little box. I used to have the big box, if you guys remember, but there was no point for me to have that. It was just dumb, to be honest with you guys. But yeah, guys, having the big box, it was just a waste of space because the company provides a lot of the tools. They don't replace your own tools if they get stolen. So I was like, hey, let me just take the box out. I don't need it. Let me put my little one. So here I have the little spare things that I carry. Got the bits. Got that. Got the channel locks for the R290. Allen. And then like I said, guys, this is just a little spare container. And then on this box right here, that's where I have all the tools from the company. I personally don't use the tools from the company because the shop guy that bought all those tools, he was a mechanic, so he bought a bunch of tools that is not even relatable to the trade. So I just put him here. Copper, I got all the copper down there because I've been doing a lot of installs. Thermostat wire. Next question: where did you get the holders for the battery, Milwaukee batteries? Like I said, I have the link down below if you want to get them. Did you ever get hurt doing HVAC? Nope, I have never gotten hurt doing HVAC. And the reason why, like I said, guys, I don't take crap from nobody. When management wanted to send me to do a compressor by myself or a big job by myself, I decline it. Remember, a company needs you more than you need them. Always remember that. Next question: how are you liking your new job at the new company? I love it, guys. And this company, they let you take your time on calls. for what I know, I usually don't get callbacks because I take my time and do it proper way. And I like it because my manager, he used to be a service technician. He was here doing service for 15 years, and then he had the opportunity to become a service manager, so that makes it better. He knows when a job takes 2 guys, when a job takes 3 guys. He understands that technician, so it's been really good. I like it a lot. It's a good company to work for. They take care of you. What made you decide to do vlogs about your career? To be honest with you, 100%, I'm trying to make the job more, what's the proper name for it? More appealing to the younger generations, because if you really pay attention, the younger generation, their view on trades, it's just fat old guys showing the butt crack type thing, or just that type. I mean, I'm no disrespect to anybody like that, but that's just the view that a lot of younger generation has on the trade, even myself when I first started. So I'm trying to change the view for all the younger guys to let them know that it's actually pretty cool to be in the trades. I don't know if that answers your question. How much money did you start off versus how much money you're making now? I'm not gonna say how much money I'm making now because I just don't want to put that out there. But when I first started 7 years ago, I was making $12 an hour. I should have been making a lot more because I mean I was busting ass. But next question: service or install? I prefer doing service work instead of install. Just me. I do like install work, commercial work, but not residential. I hate residential work. I hate it. I just hate the fact that you got the customer behind you just looking at. I just hate it. I'm used to managers being behind me, but it's different. I don't know. Next question: do you like to use the turbo torch? Yes, I love the turbo torch. Like I said, I prefer it better than the oxyacetylene. And then turbo torch, you're not gonna make a hole on the copper. I never made a hole before, but it's a good way to learn for new guys. Who does your hair? God damn. Who does my hair? My boy Rod. He does my hair. He usually charges me $30 to do my hair. Will you consider a change in your work to big commercial equipment, chillers, high pressure boilers? I thought about that, but no, I don't want to change, because that's why I left my other company, because I was working too many hours, and like I said, I have a newborn and a girlfriend that, I mean, I wasn't seeing as much, so I wouldn't want to be doing those things, because then I won't be gone again for a long time. So at what age did you start doing HVAC? Man, what age? I started when I was like 19, because I started trade school a week after high school. Trade school was 9 months, finished it, and while I was doing trade school, I was also working at Home Depot. So yeah, like a 19, I started at 19, yeah, 19. Damn, and I'm already 27. Jesus. Time goes by and I still don't know shit. Next question. Do you plan on working with brands? If so, which brands do you like? Yeah, I would like to work with brands. And which ones do I like? Well, the ones that I mainly use. I mainly use Yellow Jacket, Field Piece, and Klein Tools. I really like those two. Those three, I mean. I haven't reached out to none of them because I don't know, that's kind of not on the books right now. I'm trying to grow my channel first. But yeah, Klein Tools, Yellow Jacket are probably my favorite tools to work, or brands to work on. So now, time for the big thing. Let me show you guys. Here, I got the vacuum. This one's the company's. I love this thing. Let me get here. I basically made these shelves out of this pipe. I bought this at Home Depot. and then this L bracket. And basically what I have here, I got the fuses, all types of fuses, PVC. I forgot the proper name for these, but they're for install work. And then I believe this one's empty. Yeah, this one's empty, because on this one we'll go ahead and put black pipe. And here I've got bolts. This one I got nuts. Yeah, the bolt, yeah, the nuts. This one I got all the screws that I might need. I know I'm missing some, but I basically have almost everything that I need. Because like I said, guys, I've been doing a lot of install work for commercial wise. In here I got the copper fittings. All these, I don't know why this thing's here. And this one, I got the electrical connectors. There you go. As you guys can tell, I have everything written down. And then the last one is just more copper, the bigger size copper. And that's basically it. Also, I saved the shelf that was here. I saved it just in case something happens in the future. I can go ahead and just put the original shelf. But these ones are mine, and these ones are the companies. The PACKOUT ones are the companies. What else? Here's more refrigeration parts. We don't carry a lot of refrigeration parts because we usually just get them at the spot. That's how this company works. But I do have clocks, the most common things. I got more of the wet rag. Temp control. I need to get the other type of temp control. Motors. Bullets. Piers. My hard hat. Like I said, I do a lot of install work that they require us to work a hard hat and a vest, and of course solenoid, and then a heater, thermostat wire, and that's basically it. And for those who might be asking, none of them have ever fallen off because I kind of put them on an angle, so we're good. Like I said, here's the trash. And that's basically it, guys. Oh yeah, got the tool back here. So now the front, this is what I have in my front side. I have the field piece probes, got the extra stickers that I'm gonna do the giveaway on. Computer from the company. As you guys can tell, I like to have everything pretty clean. I don't like when this thing's a mess or people have a bunch of trash here. Got the waters, got the work boots. I mainly use those when I do install work. Got the bag of GoPro things that I use to film, things like that. And just a little fun fact about this bag. My brother bought me tools when I first started in the trade, and this is the original bag. So that's pretty cool. This right here, guys, is a Hot Logic Mini. Basically, you just plug this in right here. Also have a link for all these down below. But basically, you hook this one up, and within 35 minutes, your food is going to be all warmed up. So, especially for those younger guys that want to keep in shape, this is your best bet to eat food out of your van. And that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, my van is pretty simple. I don't really have a lot. Got the pens here. Everything here is pretty clean. That's how I like it. Got the phone holder for the GPS. That's pretty much it. Of course, got the ice machine manuals that I love. Got a labeler. And then the last thing is my cart. I freaking love this cart. That's where I put a bunch of my stickers. Basically, this cart's a lifesaver, guys. A lot of people they don't like it because they're saying that it takes a lot of space in your van, things like that. But once your van's clean, this thing, it doesn't take no space. So I usually put this one right here on the side. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, guys, and big shout out to the Patreon people that follow me. Also thank you to all the followers. Thank you for all your support. I really do mean that. I mainly use this channel as a stress reliever because, as you all know, this trade is stressful like a motherfucker. So thank you all for that, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Link from Patreon is gonna be down below, and links for all the things you guys see here are gonna be down below. So like I said, hope you guys enjoy the video. Peace.